Hey everybody, this is Mr. Showdown 99, back with another video. And now this video is about the recent movie I just seen from DC, the Suicide Squad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alrighty then, let's get it started. The Suicide Squad, here we go. Alrighty then. One of my favorite things about this movie that I really liked, they put a twist on Deadshot. It kind of changed him up and made him into a brother, a black guy, and Will Smith definitely fit that part at Deadshot. Check it out. And another thing I like is they got Margot Robbie at Harley Quinn, and she definitely looked like Harley Quinn. She definitely fits the part, but not the Harley Quinn that I'd expected, but she still hold up that role. Another one of my favorite scenes that I like in the movie and when they first got Deadshot out of prison and they want him to prove to them that he the man that never missed. And definitely he got the skills because every gun he picked up was a headshot. M16, headshot. M9, headshot. Carbine, double headshot. And do I need to say it more? And another scene I like, when he was downtown, they were fighting, I don't know what the creature was. They looked like some kind of creature with smallpox. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, everybody else was fleeing for their life, and he was just putting that in work, took out the whole mob or whatever the monster was. And that, I really like that scene and now to me, that was Deadshot's best moment in the whole movie. Another one of my favorite scenes in the movie, when Harley Quinn got separated from the rest of the squad, when they were raiding the building, and she was in an elevator, and one of the creatures broke in, and she went head to head with one of the creatures. And it showed me that Harley Quinn can put in work. She can hold her own. But also, that show you, beauty can be a beast. Harley Quinn did her thing. She showed out. Alrighty. You never judge a book by its cover. Alrighty then. Now, that's enough about the good. Now, let's talk about some of the bad things in the movie. And man, I had no idea where to start because I can write a book on what bad went wrong with this movie. Alright, let's get started. Here go to the bad. Cause you had a bad day. You take one down. You sing a sad. And now, one of the most disappointing things why I consider this is a bad thing, because the Suicide Squad, I thought it was gonna be a chance for people that don't really know about the Suicide Squad get to know the other character in the Suicide Squad. But this only became the Harley Quinn and the Deadshot show. Because it was all about Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Yeah, and Will Smith, he did look the part at Deadshot, and that's about it. He didn't really do nothing else for me. He really didn't define the character in any way or stand out in the crowd. He was the typical Will Smith. Some of that you can see on the TV show, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, either you can see in Bad Boys. It's just a typical Will Smith. He didn't really stand out. He didn't do nothing unique for the character. I thought he did a better role in, Hancock or either I Am Legend. That is a better Will Smith. That is a Will Smith I haven't seen before. But for Deadshot, he did nothing. It's just a typical Will Smith with the typical line that Will Smith would say. It was nothing unique. Deadshot, it wasn't no guy that always got an answer for everything, always running off at the mouth. But he did not do that. He drew a little punchline in here and there. But to me, the timing was off. It was nothing unique. It was something that I could probably do myself or probably you. So to me, that was really bad. Having the look is great, but you got to have some character. You got to bring something to the character. But he brought nothing to the character. That's just my opinion. And now let's get on Harley Quinn. And now she fit the part also. She looked the part. She had to look down. She had some of the characteristics of Harley Quinn. But to me, she mostly was fanfare. A piece of eye candy in the movie. Her punchline was way off. From what I remember, Harley Quinn was not a jokester. She did not have, little jokes and stuff that they try to put in. They try to give a little comedy to the movie. Some people liked it, I guess, but to me, it was just horrible. It's just without a Harley Quinn character. But like I said, stated earlier, she mostly there for eye candy. Most of the comment I heard from most of the guys, she was something to look at. And that's about it with a skimpy outfit. But beside that, she really didn't contribute that much to the movie. A little crazy punchline here and there, and that's about it. But one thing obvious you could tell about Harley Quinn and Deadshot, that they had a little chemistry together. But I don't know if you can put Joker in the mix, how that's gonna work out. Cause that's one crazy man that you don't want to mess with. And since we brought up the name the Joker, so let's talk about the Joker. Man, who played the Joker? Not important, cause it was the worst Joker I ever seen. He had, I don't know how to say this, he didn't even look the part. It looked like some gangster clown. And I don't know, trying to be the Joker. This is, I don't even have the words to say about this Joker. This is the worst pick that they could have made for the Joker of all time. He did nothing in the movie, and they were talking about he was such a racket on stage, and I don't see how, because he didn't do nothing. He brought nothing to the character. The character seemed empty. And that's why it's very irrelevant who played the character, because he portrayed the Joker very poorly. And now, next up on the block, Boomerang. Now, what can I say about this character? The character, he kind of looked the part. But what's up with the Boomerang? Every Boomerang he throws, none of them return to him. So are they unfriendly Boomerang? I know they can make the Boomerang return to hand without looking so cheesy, like they do Thor, Hammer, and the Avenger. But every time he throws a Boomerang, it just hit the person or hit the object and hit the ground. They never return. So what's up with that? And oh yes, El Diablo. Yeah, we didn't forget about you. I definitely didn't forget about you. Now, what's up with this character? One minute, he didn't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And in the next moment, he burned up everything. Burning down buildings and creatures and whatever he can get his hands on. Just lighting up everything. And now, if a free word can set you off, that go to show you not that much of a humble character. And I can see you brought little to nothing to the movie. And I can see why his screen time was less than nothing compared to Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Now, enough about the bad thing, because I can go on and on and on. And I don't really want to make this a really long video. I know people got other things to do. Alrighty then, without further ado, let's talk about some of the ugly and gritty things in the movie. Alright, here we go. Now, that was quite a few ugly things in the Suicide Squad. So let me give DC a call and see can I get some answer for why they did this movie like they did it.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Well, hell, alrighty then. Well, I tried, so let's continue with the ugly. Alrighty then, right out the box, the first ugly thing I would say about this movie is Killer Croc. Killer Croc was the worst Killer Croc that I ever seen. He was a little bitty guy, Killer Croc at least about, 9 to 10 feet tall. Man, it looked like me or either you or anybody could take on Killer Croc. He was about 5'8" or maybe 6 feet tall. And that is ridiculous for Killer Croc. And the next thing on my list for ugliness is the Enchantress. Now, you would think with all that magic, she could look better than that. She looked like a witch doctor or something. Something like Shaka Zulu. I don't never remember Enchantress looking that bad. So what's up with that? And now, the Enchantress, her brother looked like an almighty, a powerful wizard or warlock. But for him and Diablo to get done in by a man-made bomb, that kind of take away from their credibility. And you know what? It looked kind of suspect. So somebody called Houston. Or Houston, we have a problem. And now, another ugly thing about the movie, some of the scenes did not make no sense. For example, when the crew was flying downtown to rescue Amanda Wallace from the office building, when a helicopter got shot down, who in the hell shot the helicopter down? Because none of the Enchantress army or minion, whatever you want to call them, have any weapon. So who in the hell shot down the helicopter? I would like to know that. And another thing I would like to know, how did the Joker survive the crash? From the movie, the Joker went down with the helicopter. So how did he survive to be able to rescue Harley Quinn at the end? So I would like to know that too. And another thing, none of the fight scenes were spectacular. Some of that make me say, oh man, I gotta see that again. Oh man, I wish I could rewind that. They just plain ordinary fight scene. Nothing amazing, nothing to stand out, just common fight scene. And now, with Batman being in the movie, did little to nothing to hype up the movie for me. you know, his role was really short, and he had really, to me, no effect in the movie with no excitement or anything. It's just Batman, here I am, and here I go. And now, in saying all this, is this movie watchable? Yes, it is. But, you know, I could have said a lot more about this movie, but due to time constraint, I won't. But this is something that you could watch on Netflix, or you could know, or maybe an after-school special. But anyway, I would give this movie a C-.
You'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle.
I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Alrighty then, until next time, see